Today we are going to pull one from Work Your Light Oracle and from the LP Oracle. So, I'm running out of room here again. I've got so many card decks up here again. I have to put that over there. So we'll start with the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what the topic of the morning is. So the topic is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Unbound. So let's see what the universe has to say about that. Yeah, if you're going to go forward, you have to let go of these things that are keeping one, on this continual wheel. You have to release these old patterns that are not working, knee-jerk reactionary things, old contracts that you made, past lives. Time to, again, let go so you can move forward, so you can plant something new. Vulnerability, oh yes. A lot of those one holds on to because of this is something they continue to fight against, and because people don't want to feel vulnerable. But you've got to, face vulnerabilities and find out that the more that you have to try to construct a way to protect yourself, that you're really just constructing a prison of your own design. Okay. With vulnerability, you need to get behind it, look at the forest, not just the trees. You have to get the big picture to cut the knots of vulnerability. Okay. Trying to. Okay, so again, vulnerability is something we have to face, and we have to be willing to have some vulnerability to find out that things are okay, that things are really okay, and we don't need to construct these prisons that we keep ourselves in order to stay safe. Because the more one tries to stay safe in a prison that one is constructing themselves, the more unsafe they feel. Okay, so it's really digging a hole for oneself when we stay in those types of patterns. Again, release the soul patterns, contracts, past lives, vulnerabilities, and see the big picture. See the big picture. Now, what we have here with the challenge is kindreds and guidance. Okay. Finding the group that can aid one to go forward. Ones that have the same outlook, the same desires, the same focus. But you got to find a group that's again grounded, that you can get some guidance from. Okay, you need to get a place, where you can come together and you have a support system as you're releasing and letting go of these old patterns. Okay, so going forward, blind, okay, and renewal. Okay. So you have to be willing to unsee those old patterns, to know, not continually stay in knee-jerk reactionary things. Okay? So once you break through, you don't take them back. It's like, I don't see you anymore. You're no longer in my existence. You're not going to rule my life anymore. I'm moving forward, letting go of these things so that one can have renewal. Again, renewal can go higher. Okay, can go higher. So again, staying blind to these old patterns, these old knee-jerk reactionary things that one has gravitated to for perhaps lifetimes, being willing to challenge those, being willing to see deeper than those, to question it. And that's the whole path. Looking at things neti-neti, not this, not this, not this. Anything that's changeable is not the divine is. Being willing to confront thoughts, being willing to confront emotions, being willing to confront and look at these things deeper, and cutting the knots. Okay, so that one can move forward in their life, letting go of these old patterns and these old hurts and these old things that people want to keep ruminating about and, fighting against, and, because none of that solves anything. It just keeps one in a prison of one's own making. And again, when an event has passed, and one keeps going back over it again and again and again, then one is victimizing themselves. And that's something people have to come to see, that when you keep playing it over and over again, that you are victimizing yourself at that point. And that can be a huge turning point. That can be a huge open door when one is willing to walk through it and actually question it and look at it deeper. Okay, and then that knot can be cut and one can move forward in their lives. So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. And I think that's a good one for today. I forgot that this oracle was even in there, and I've never really used it. Work Your Light oracle cards. Okay, so maybe we'll be pulling a few from these. Maybe tomorrow we'll try this one and the gratitude oracle and just see either that or the whispers of healing. We'll pull a couple of we'll just see what the pointing of the day is with that. So I'm going to leave this here, love and light, and we'll see you online. And let's go to the L key and see what L key is going to share with us today.